How's it going, everybody? There are... I almost said there are too many raptors here. How's it going, everybody? This is Knuckle Dylan, God of Chaos. Awesome. And today, we're going to do a D&D that... you get what I mean. Today, we're doing a what if, pretty much on something I always wanted to do, but never got around to it because... well, mostly it's because it would make this certain character very OP, and those who actually played this game of Diablo would know. We are going to do what if Tanjiro was a member of the Zakarum Crusaders. Now, here's what I'm going to do. To make things fair, he's going to have the original story of Diablo 3, Reaper of Souls. But this is before the whole fallen angel thing. The whole before death becomes the bad guy. Before any of that. Now, perks are going to be pretty much random as for the skills, but as for the skill tree, as in like those perks that give your character a boost in the game, that one will be on my mind. Luckily for you all, I actually have the game, so we're gonna go through it and let's see what we can do. Obviously, he's gonna have heavy armor. There's no way you can really question that, and because I don't think there is light armor for either barbarian or crusader. Now I can already hear in the comments, oh, but Dylan, but why not just do a barbarian? Well, simple. Well, it wouldn't really make sense for Tanjiro. I mean, sure, he's buff as a fuckhead, but it wouldn't fit his personality. Well, actually, I always change personality. Let me know if you want me to actually make a barbarian Tanjiro. Roll in the comments. That's because that actually sounds like something I could do. But depending on which Diablo game, you want me to do the 4 or do you want me to do 3? That's up to you all. I can already hear in the comments, why not do Demon Hunter? A little bit, not OP, but the traps and all that, they would definitely work on demons like him, but here's the thing. It's just too emo for me. Witch doctors are OP, and don't you all say, but what about the necromancers? They're OP as well. They are like the king of OP in Diablo. Oh, even veterans would recommend Diablos if you're just gonna would recommend fucking necromancers if you're just doing a solo play. Don't even try to act like that's innocent. And so we are gonna do a crusader. Now, perks are gonna be a little bit interesting because that's gonna be like trying to explain everything. So we're gonna go to the skills. Right now, he would be at max level. So here's what we're keeping. We are going to keep Punish, which is the ability with your shield, because that thing is filled with Zakarum's light. We're going to keep the Sweep Attack and Shield Bash, along with Fist of the Heavens, because those things are very dangerous. As for the whole skill ruins, I will have to actually complete the game. I'll actually go more on the game because I'm not really high level on the Crusader. So, let's just say for now, he doesn't have any of those yet until I actually level up his character. And good news for you all, as long as I'm not in any dialogue, which is quite rare in this game, considering that Diablo, you're mostly just focused on running around and pretty much doing skills and shit, if that makes complete sense. Now, like I said, he got done dealing with Tristram, and all the Diablo characters. Now, for weapons. As for the perk tree, as in like those abilities that gives you extra abilities, I forgot to actually get to those. He will have Heavenly Strength, which pretty much allows him to wield a two-handed weapon while holding a shield, and it also decreases his damage, or increases his damage dealt is reduced by 20, which is apparently a good thing. He will have Vigilant, which pretty much gives him life which pretty much gives him a regeneration by 4, and reduces non-physical damage taken by 20. And I know you can pretty much have 4. Let's say he has Wrathful. Heals each point of wrath spent heals you by 2 lives. Heal amount increased by 1% of your health globe healing bonus. And the next one, Divine Fortress. Your armor is increased by a % equal to your shield's block chance. And the last one, Holy Cause. The amount of damage is dealt by your weapon is increased by 10. Whenever you deal holy damage, heal up to 1% of your total life. So that's what we're going to use for this build. I remember clearly, the Zakarum Crusaders are fucking tanks incarnate. They're not like Barbarian, although to be told, the Barbarian is more of like a fuck you damager. Or they'll just say, fuck you, and I'm gonna say, fuck you again, because fuck y'all, that's why. Like, pretty much shit. While the Crusader is just pretty much like that one character from Overwatch that no one plays anymore. Or, I will not move, whatever the fuck she says. Yes. Besides all that, his weapon of choice, obviously gonna be a two-handed flail. I mean, it wouldn't really make sense if we just gave him a normal one-handed weapon. It's a Zakarum Crusader. And in case you're curious on what a Zakarum Crusader is, I wouldn't be surprised if you don't, to be honest. Because I highly doubt anyone in my group would play Diablo. If y'all do, good job. You actually have good taste in video games. If y'all don't, you really need to play it. It's actually quite fun. Sure, it's not like your typical games nowadays, but the lack of graphics makes it just so much better. It just means you're going to have a good time. Now, the next thing is who he will travel with in this world. Here's the thing. He won't actually travel with anyone yet, meaning he won't bump into most of the characters. Mostly because he just got to this world. Sure, I could say he travels with the Scoundrel, but let's be honest, I don't think that Tanjiro would actually travel with him. The Templar will be way too fucking easy, and the Enchantress, and besides, the Enchantress actually gets invited by Cormac because, well, Cormac has a crush on her, let's be honest. It doesn't take a genius. He's on that, and they're pretty much doing their own adventure. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I'll add the Scoundrel, because it actually would make sense for the Scoundrel to be there. And I remember his name, too, even though it's been, like, years since I played the game. Linden is his name. And so, these Tanjiro and Linden... And I'm going to change the Crusader's personality, by the way. Because the one in fucking Diablo Reaper of Souls is just too nice for me. You know, I'm playing it right now. So, as when the Zakarum Fate Priest comes, this is when pretty much gets to the next fun part. And that fun part is pretty much getting to this world. Now, Tanjiro's personality is gonna be pretty much almost similar to mine, except without the good looks and snarky comebacks. What good looks? Shut up. If you can't have a crack out of yourself, then there's no point of living. That's actually pure honesty. Okay, now, we get to the fun part. And that fun part is pretty much him and the Scoundrel pretty much going through this damn blizzard. like in the original Tanjiro. Well, actually, there wasn't any Blizzard, but you get where I'm going. The scoundrel is... We're getting to him, and the scoundrel bitching his head off. It's fucking freezing! Well, maybe you should have worn more... I told you to wear more warm clothes, but you said the fashion was more important. And aren't you literally a thief? If I figured having a jacket would help. You do realize that jacket's meant for the hot weather. We left that a long time ago. And also, we were just... Also, didn't you face, like, the cold in the fucking Fortress of Hell itself? Oh, by the chance. True. But still, that was not true still, but that was normal cold. This is freezing. You have a point. It is a lot more colder here than it usually should. What, you think some fucking demon of the burning hells took over this place? It wouldn't surprise me. There are still demons from the Diablo realm, but I highly doubt it. Why? Because they'll be too focusing on one thing. Ain't right now. And also... We're too far. We're way too far from the home as we once knew. Well, no shit. These people don't even speak fucking English. They speak English. They just don't like talking to you. Oh, fuck off. I am the most roguish man. I don't know why they wouldn't want to talk to me. I'm handsome. Pfft. Oh, shush you. Anyway, let's go. We got a long road ahead of us. Alright. Say, there's a cabin in there. Maybe you can rest there for a bit. I guess that makes sense. Yeah, I have a question. How come we haven't got a fucking mount? We did. He got eaten by a demon, or did you forget that? Oh, right. I told you to tie it up. Yeah, that's actually my fault. I will take the blame on that one. I will not deny my own failures. Yes? Where are we? Anyway, do you think we should knock on the door? Hold up. What? Don't you not notice the blood? I just did. We might as well check it out. This is when they hear like a growl. What is that? What was that? Don't know. But that was definitely a growl. You think it's a demon? I don't sense a demon. But by Zakarum's name, we will find out. Why do you have to say it like that? In Zakarum's name, we will find out. Why do you always have to say that? You don't literally sound like a religious person. I made an oath. I can't really back it down now. I suppose. Let's go. And that's when they see, I forgot her name aimed to save my ass. As Tanjiro's sister. But, let's be honest, Tanjiro was founded by the Sakarum Crusader, so he wouldn't really know this is his sister. Hey, is it just me, or does she have your facial features? I do not have a feminine face. I do not have a feminine face. Well, obviously, because of all the scars from the demons, but you used to back then. I did not. Remember, you had mirrors. She does look familiar. But how is that even possible? I only knew people from the Sakarum Foon. I knew nothing else outside of the priest. Maybe a relative? Don't know, but she's obviously a demon now. How can you tell? Do you know any demons that have teeth like that? Oh. This is when pretty much the crusader gets into a fighting stance. This is when pretty much they fight. And due to the healing light is the word I would say, and that's a quote, mind you. The fight lasts for a while. And this is when pretty much then after that fight, this is when pretty much she dies by holy light of the Sakaru. I didn't even think that would actually last. Is it just me, or was that one actually not as tough as the ones in our world? But in our country, I think it's the fact because we're in a different side of the country. Each country has their own different types of creatures they must tolerate. I think this is one of them. So you're suggesting that some fucking poor bastard became, in what, a ghoul? No, ghouls don't really become those. I think it's something more sinister. Besides, ghouls more vampiric. This, and cannibals. This is different. I will have to do an autopsy. We are actually going to skin this woman. I don't even know. Wait, what's the body doing? And this is when it starts doing its fading to dust. Interesting. Interesting. So they pretty much die. When they die, they pretty much interesting. But anyway, let's go. This is when, as we get going, this is when we hear, so, you're the one that killed the demon. And who the fuck are you? Ooh, I'm a demon hunter. Demon hunter? Oh, like the ones in Aho? No, nothing like that. Look, they're carrying a weird weapon. None of them are actually wielding crossbows. Now you say it like that, yes, I've noticed that. Probably a unique demon hunter. I am a unique one. The demon hunters around here are different than the ones you tolerate in your home. Ouch. Let him speak. Do you have a name, Demon Slayer? I do. For right now, I will not tell you. Bit rude. I just met you. You really think I would tell you? You right off the back? Eh. He's got a point. I suppose that is accurate. Good. Well, in that case, let's just... Well, my friend, I say let's get the fuck out of here. I am getting very tired of hearing about this BS. Yes. What? You know it's rude to leave people.
And this is when I see that one butterfly lady. For some reason, I already don't like you. Then we should not trust her. If you don't like him, then neither should we. But for now, we will leave. We have no reason to actually talk to you all, if that makes sense. You really are a heartful person. And you're mean. It's rude, you know. It's also rude to pretty much have a smirky mouth. Especially against someone who has killed the Lords of Hell itself. So, pardon my French, madam, but shut the fuck up, bitch. I kinda like that. I kinda like them. Of course you do, because they're rude. Well, you can get on people's nerves. Nerves? No point of sugarcoating that shit. Shinobu. I think I say her name wrong. Shinibu? Shinobu or Shanibu. That's one of the names it says. Let's just say for now it's just let's just say it's Shanibu. Oh, and you all can fucking bitch about it all you want if I fucked up the name. If I didn't, then leave me alone. If I did, then fuck off. Well, I remember Tanjiro, Inosuke, and Zenitsu. Oh, but that's it. Actually, here we go. Gayu? Gayu? Yeah, Gayu, I think. Or is it Gyu? Gyu or Gayu? There you go. Well, Gyu. Who? I suppose you should let them tell. You might as well tell them your name, since you rudely told them mine.
Fine. They are not going to come with us, so there's no point. As pretty much Izuku and Tanjiro examines the body, what do you think? What do you think, Lyndon? It's definitely a type of demon, but it's probably just a lower version. These demons are probably just vampires where we're from. We fight demons all the time. I've never seen a demon explode. Although, to be fair, I've never seen a demon that looked human, either. That is our new pie. I do not understand. Pardon to rudely interfere, but you said you fought demons before? Oh, yes. Where we're from, yes. We fought the Lords of Hell themselves. Well, thanks to our big friend here, Tanjiro. Really? What? But for some reason, I got a feeling we can trust the blue one. I just don't trust the pink woman. For a man lover, who loves flirting his ass out of everything, ain't that saying something? Oh, fuck off. Now, if you know what I meant. I suppose I don't. I mean, I suppose I do. So, where you're from, creatures like this, similar to these, are just vampires? Well, yeah. Their mostly weakness is to fire. Then how did you manage to bring it down? Only Pacific weapons can actually kill these creatures. Because of the fate of the Zakaru. Oh god, don't get him started. We will never hear the end of it. Please, for the love of the Zak,
Please, for the love that is all of thee holy, do not get him started. We will never hear the end of it. Oh great, a cultist. Oh great, a bimbo that doesn't know when to shut up. Wow, that's a first. Normally you're quite polite. I just don't like her for some reason. Okay then. Well, you heard him. He doesn't like you. You go away. She clicks her tongue and then she leaves. So, do you have a name? Ginyu. Okay, I know I fucked up that one. Giyu. There we go. Giyu. Fucking Ginyu. Captain Ginyu is here. Wrong anime, dipshit. Giyu. I know I'm fucking up that name. Such a fucking straight poker face. Reminds me too much of Tanjiro. You said... Anyway, so you said pretty much... If you don't mind me asking, you said that you're a Zakaru. We never heard of them here. I am not surprised, considering the fact that the Zakarum faith would not go so far to these lands. I don't even think they discovered this. I don't think any of the Zakarum crusaders even got to here. I highly doubt they didn't. The Zakarum are pretty much tough fuckers. As even I know. So, that's an if. If, that's for damn sure. Very well. Maybe I could take you to where we're at. We have a place where we can train. We have a place where we train our future demon slayers. I do not need training, nor do I need. Shut the fuck up. We would be delighted to come. What are you doing? Dude, we have literally nowhere else to go. We need a place to stay at least. And these people are nice enough to take us with them. I say that's fair. And also, I got a feeling that we might just bump into it by pure fucking coincidence anyway. Hey, if you think about it. I mean, for crying out loud. Oh, it's the Zakaru! I mean, for fuck's sake. Isn't it quite rude to not accept such kindness? I hate you sometimes. You know that? I know. Oh, and I don't care. You can hate me all you want. But we do need the help. So yeah, we're coming. Alright then. Although you will bump into that woman again. Great. What is with you, Lily? You've been grumpy. Just not been in the mood to talk to women. That is every day. You rarely even talk to the Enchantress. Well, that's because she's actually tolerable. She is not. Can't argue with that, to be honest. But, anyway, let's go. We have a long road ahead of us.
this is when we get going. Now, as we see... Wow, look at this place. Indeed. Anyway, this is where they get there. This place is actually quite fancy. See, too fancy. Oh, don't you fucking start. Look, I get it. It's too colorful for you, but we do need a place to stay. So quit complaining. Unlike you, I prefer not to be... down in my knickers in the snow. Of course you don't. But I guess you're not giving me a choice. Of course I'm not. For once, I get to drag you around. Enjoy while you can. Oh, I very much am. Anyway, this is when he says, well, here we are. Look at this place. It's actually quite fancy. Anyway, thank you for letting us stay here. Yeah, I don't know what we would have done, to be honest. Probably freeze to death, let's be honest. Probably. Especially knowing stubborn boy here. Is he always untrustworthy of people? Mostly assholes. Well, it's that you're gonna have to earn his trust. Trust me. Trust me, it's gonna be a bitch. But he trusts me. So, it's not that hard to earn this trust. It's pissing him off. It's him liking you that's gonna be a battle of the gods. Thank you for telling me, I suppose. You're welcome. Now. This is when I say, well, if you wish, we could use your aid to fight the Demon King. The Demon what now? Demon King. I thought we killed the Lords of Hell. I think they're talking about a different demon. Demon altogether. Perhaps. Say, this demon you mentioned. Is it somewhat similar to the Lords of Hate to the Lords in our world? Maybe? But this demon could actually take the form of a human. That does sound meaningful and awful. Anyway, this is when I say, well, we have nothing better to do, and we have nothing better to hunt, is the word I would say. This is when we get going. Anyway, as we get going, this is when pretty much as they go to the guy. As they travel, pretty much seeing new places, because let's like I said, they're using the place as a staging area pretty much. That's just a fight. After that, this is when they get to their destination, this new destination. They see the person they have to talk to, this scarred-faced man. I guess everything is possible when you're dealing with this with the hills. As I'm actually with Tanjiro here. I don't even think we're dealing with the Lords of the Burning Hells. I think we're just dealing with regular vampires. Because the way they're describing how these creatures work, vampires are the only things I can think of that cannot fucking well, candlelight. But even our vampires are stronger than that. They just prefer the night over the day. But still, I haven't heard of a demon that can't handle the sunlight. Wait, that just sounds weird. Anyway, continuing on, this is when pretty much as we get to the next fun part. Now, once they continue on their journey, this is when they take some weird device. What is that? What? That's a train. Do you not know what they are? No, we've never seen anything like that because we never had to. Alright, time to continue on. Anyway, this is where we get go. owing to our next place we need to be in. This is where pretty much we see that is when they sleep, this demon tries to enter their mind. But Tanjiro's faith has kept him shielded. So, you must be one of those demons that the person mentioned. Am I correct? You're definitely a unique one. I can't even go through your dreams. Well, this is when a holy light appears, burning the demon. That's because the faith of the Zakarum protects me. And I know by the faith of my Zakarum I will be shielded, along with my friends. In the name of Zakarum, I banish you from our minds. Return to the fiery pits of hell for which you have come. Return to your master and tell him this. I will bring divine justice to his knees. And then the demon is immediately kicked out. Well, this is when pretty much the scoundrel says, "No, I like the pretty women. Give them back." Like, really? And he gets smacks away. Ow! What was that for? A demon tried to enter our minds, and all you care about is the looks of the women? What? What? I am not like you. I am not a fucking crusader. Be grateful that you are not. Oh, like you crusaders don't have an interest in sex? No, we don't. Right, your code or that whatever the fuck you call it. Anyway. You said a demon tried to enter our mind. This is definitely going to be something interesting. To be honest, I never even knew that demons could do that. Anyway, this is when pretty much the dream demon comes and, well, explains everything to the master. So, they wish to bring divine justice to my knees. Meanwhile, with the crusader who gets on top, well, he sees the painted demon. I can't remember his name, and it wouldn't matter, because as soon as he sees him, this is when he says, you are another one of the demons here. Yep, you managed to break out of the hold. I'll admit, it takes a lot to do that, if you think about it. So, we might as well just get to the fun part. Heart. If you truly are a warrior, then fight me. You will not win this fight. The Zakarum faith is shielding me. We'll see about that. Now I'm already gonna hear, but he can defeat this, but the demon can easily defeat this crusader. Tell that to the amount of demons that this guy has fought. I would love to hear you say that to the Nephilim, a literal embodiment of a demigod.
pretty much, who defeated the Lords of Hell along with the Angel of Death. Well, he doesn't do it in this D&D, but damn it! That is a point. Point made. And also, have you seen some of the size of the demons in Diablo? Of course you haven't. You haven't played Reaper of Souls. But those who do, my point still stands. So, after defeating this, well, unknown demon that even surprises, well, them, the scoundrel, well, Lyndon does not give a fuck. He knew that was going to end like that. Of the Divine Shield Bash. Gosh, those flames hurt like fuck. You knew I was gonna win that, didn't you? What a rhetorical question. Ashton, of course I knew you were gonna win that. It's a demon, a little demon. You really think they're gonna be against something against you? You fought the Lord of Hell. What makes you think that thing was gonna be a threat to you? You know me all too well, old friend. Well, yeah. By the way, after this, Cormac has given us info that apparently that a person named Aim has gone something. Even Tyrael could not even Tyrael told us to aid him. That is something. Okay. And that is troublesome. After we defeat the demons here, we will pull back and aid our friends. And I was hoping just to get to know this place a little bit more. Well, but what can you do? This is when pretty much they get go. After that, they find the Demon King because the Demon King allowed them to find him. Is it just me, or did this bastard actually allow us to find him? Yeah. It's not just you. He allowed us to find him. Now, why the fuck would he do that? He knows what we are capable of. That is true, I do. So, let's see if you can bring that divine justice to my knees. And let's see if you can still use it once you become a demon. But I would like to see you try. This is when we get into the fights. It's not something glamorous because, well, it is a Zakarum priest. Even I knew he was going to win that one because of the holy lights. Lights would permanently burn the flesh. Poor bastard didn't stand a chance. Of course he didn't. Now, I suggest we get going now. Considering the fact that we now have friends now. Agreed. I know you're there. Come on out. This is when the female butterfly woman comes out. How? We tried to defeat him all the time. How did you do it? I have the Zakarum fates in my hands. Unlike you. But I must go. My comrades need me. We will meet again when the Zakarum allows it. I know I made this one a little bit shorter than usual, or pretty much didn't add that much funniness or combat, but still, I say I did it pretty well. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel. This has been Uncle Dylan here, the God of Chaos. And I will see you all in the next video. Come on, good bit.